Hi everyone and welcome back to the Football Fun Factory YouTube channel. Today we are bringing you behind the scenes of an epic road trip. Myself and Adam, we are heading up north to catch up with head coaches Scott, Adam and Taylor in their communities in Workington, Sunderland and Grimsby. But before we get into the video and on our road trip, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to follow along with all the videos that we produce here at Football Fun Factory. So we're just here at the offices now. It's a Sunday afternoon. I'm just waiting for Adam to arrive and then we're going to jump in the car, get TalkSport on the radio and head off on our 5-hour journey up to Scott's community. Adam has arrived, ready for the road trip.
I'm looking forward to it. I've never been up to this part of the country before, so it's going to be brilliant to see different communities in action.
Got the matching backpack and carry bag.
Primark special.
One other thing to mention is we're travelling in an electric car today, so we're nice and eco-friendly, but it may throw up some challenges on the route as it is a 250-mile trip today. The charger isn't working.
Got the important ingredients.
2 miles outside of Cambridge, we've been stuck in traffic twice and it is now raining quite heavily around us. Someone's broken down there, it's not great. We are at our first charging stop of the trip. We are just outside Sheffield, a place called Glide. Familiar with these services, they're very good ones. We've got a Burger King and a Greggs, and we're going to use the Tesla chargers to charge up. Just seen on the road signs that the A66, the road that we'll be going across, is closed to high-sided vehicles. So we're going to be approaching that soon and we'll see how windy it is up there. The journey is going much better now than it was at the start of it. We're now at Scotch Corner. Charger isn't working. It's very windy. So we have finally made it to Workington. We have battled the storm this evening. Got a little bit hairy at some points, but we are here and we are now ready for a big day. So we are going to jump into bed and we will see you in the morning for our first day of filming with our franchisees, and we're catching up with Scott Benbow in the morning. Not many better views than that from a travel lodge. Ad, how did you sleep last night?
Yeah, it was really good. So I'm feeling really nice and refreshed to go out about Scott Benbow's community today.
Let's go! Managed to get lost in Workington. I put the wrong postcode into Scott's house, so we've now got another 5-minute diversion. But as a result, we're seeing the sights of Workington. We're still lost. I'm not sure where I'm going at all. Waze is lost as well, by the looks of it.
They done dressed.
Hey! So Scott, what can we expect today from a day in your community?
As you'll expect quite a bit of travelling as we go around. You'll expect a lot of wind and rain because that's where we are up north.
Squeezed in Scott's van, 3 of us, but I'm doing the gears. We're going first gear, you tell me what gear.
Yeah, first gear is good.
First gear.
We're now going to Seaton, which is a nice little village. Apparently it used to be one of the biggest villages in Europe.
We are in Cleatormore, part of Scott's community. It's very different to what we're used to. We are surrounded by the fells, so just over there you've got the lakes. Just behind us we've got the venue that Scott's setting up in, but got lucky with the weather I think today. We are enjoying it so far. Lovely views, getting loads of content obviously. Making the most of this very unique environment that we deliver our Football Fun Factory experiences in, thanks to Scott. So right now behind me, Scott is in his absolute element delivering our Tots Football Fun session. We've got a load of kids from the local community here in Cleatormore. We've got a Carlisle kit behind me, the local professional team up here. We've got Man United kits as well, and then we've also got children who have never played football before, never experienced it before, having a great time with Scott behind us. So this is the first session of the day and it's absolutely brilliant to see the community in action here up in Scott's Football Fun Factory community.
We're here now in Wharfborough. It's been brilliant. So we're in our top session now. So it's quite a small, intimate session, but I think that's brilliant. It's given Scott a brilliant chance to get to know the parents and the kids here. They're all absolutely buzzing, getting involved. It's great to see them come to life throughout the session.
Obviously on these days we are just capturing the content, so we have just got Scott behind us. He's wrapping up the pitch while we just watch him, which is pretty cool. Before coming up here Saturday evening, Scott texted me and said we were going to be having awful weather, raining, cloudy. It is a little bit windy still, but look at this. So we are now in Whitehaven following Scott around even more of his community, and just over there we have got the sea and we can see Blair over there, so we'll give Blair a little wave as well.
I'll show you my boat. See that big one just over there? That's mine.
Zoom in on that.
Yeah.
What do you think of a session here tonight in Workington?
Pretty good. Great venue. All the parents are around the edge watching. Scott's doing a great job as well. All the kids are buzzing. So yeah, 10 out of 10 session this evening. Bit windy though.
So Ollie, how do you think that's gone?
Great. Yeah, solid session. It has been a busy one. Got a bit mad at the end there. I think the wind drives all the kids mad, as it does everywhere in the country.
You could say it whips them up into a frenzy.
It does whip them up into a frenzy, but it was great. I reckon there's 40 or so kids here having a brilliant time with Scott. His assistant coach has smashed it as well. So all in all, brilliant end to a brilliant day. But we've got one more stop before we head on over to Sunderland. So we're going to wrap up here and then head over to see Jen at the gym. So we have just wrapped up in Workington. We've been up to see Jen's gym, done a little bit of filming there, grabbed some photos as well. And now we are on the road to Sunderland. Our first stop is in 46 minutes. We're heading to Carlisle. We've got a McDonald's card for dinner tonight. We finish our journey over to Sunderland, ready for another epic day tomorrow. So we'll vlog a little bit of this, but we are pretty tired at this point, so we may forget to do a little bit of that. But we will see you in Sunderland for sure tomorrow, and we may let you know that we've arrived at the hotel as well. So let's jump in the car, get on the road. Welcome back to day 3 of the road trip. We are now in Sunderland after battling an interesting diversion through Newcastle city centre last night. A little bit tired when we arrived at the hotel, so we didn't let you know we arrived, but I did warn you in Workington that may not happen. But we are now ready to head out to the hotel very shortly, and we're going to get on our way over to Adam's house, catch up with Adam Husain, and then we're going to go around his community here in Sunderland for an epic day.
Ollie, where are we now?
The Downhill Community Centre in Sunderland. It's near where Adam grew up, and we're getting set up ready for the tot session. So Adam's doing a one-off session today as part of the filming that we're doing, and a load of local kids coming down to take part in the tot session. So behind me, just getting set up.
She said there's teas and coffees.
Oh. Very warm in here. It has been amazing seeing Adam in action. Whole community's come out as well, so yeah, great to see everything that's going on in Sunderland. And now got an exciting rest of the day. We're heading off to the stadium of Light in a bit to go do some filming there. We're going to go around the city centre, and then we're going to head up and do a football fun and development session this evening. So the start of the day is done. We are now ready for an action-packed rest of the day. How many Adams does it take to roll off an inflatable pitch?
You see me sweating?
So there we are, first bit of the day, all done, epic session. Like I said earlier, very warm in here. Adam, how'd you find it?
Yeah, it was brilliant. I'm taking this off Ollie now. Yeah, it was brilliant. I say, really good to see the session so active. Yeah, so it's really hard to keep track of all the kids, really, to be fair, just because they're all absolutely buzzing. So you never really know who to follow. Adam did an amazing job. Assistant coach did an amazing job. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the day goes.
Also, never seen so many kits of a local team. There's pretty much all the kids wearing Sunderland kits, which is something that you never really see, so pretty cool to see that. And obviously we're heading off to Sunderland later, so yeah, this city is obviously football mad. After visiting the Stadium of Light, we are now at the Angel of the North, so we're going to get Adam's thoughts on it, and also Adam's thoughts on it.
Been here once before in my life. That was chucking down with rain in true northern fashion. So it's quite nice to see it in the sun. So beautiful little monument, really.
How many times have you been to the Angel of the North, Adam?
So this is the first time I've been to the Angel of the North. I've drove past it several times, but I'm glad to actually get up here. It's a good excuse to get up here with the lads.
Now we are walking up to Penshaw Monument, which Adam has got a story about in a little bit to tell us about rolling some eggs down it. But that'll be in the main YouTube video, so you'll have to go and check out the main YouTube video to hear Adam's story about rolling eggs down the hill here. While we are walking up here though, Adam, if you can give us a little lesson in North East slang and language, give us a few phrases.
Lessons on Sunderland slang. So, ma is mum. Love, which I always use, is again is when you're thanking someone. Thank you, love.
Canny. What does canny mean?
Canny means good. Yes, canny means good. So all is good today. All is canny.
So there we are. We have climbed Penshaw Monument. Had a slang lesson from Adam. Learned some new North East slang, which we'll take back to the office now. And now we are heading down. We're going to head back into Sunderland, and we're going to be on our way to our final part of the day, which is a football fund development session at South Shields. So really looking forward to seeing that, and looking forward to seeing Adam in action coaching once more. He's brilliant at tots this morning, and we're looking forward to meeting some more of Adam's lead coaches this evening as well. Towards South Shields, final part of the day, filming is upon us. We're heading to Harpen Academy. Then once we're finished up there, we're going to be on the road to Scunthorpe for our final stop of the road trip. First of all, football fun. I think my favourite part was when we went to the top session. No, it wasn't. I don't know what my favourite part is. There's all sorts of favourite parts. I enjoyed the stadium of light. I thought it was great to see Alex there, and obviously see Adam in the biggest club in the community. I thought it was great to go to Angel and North because Adam has never been to the Angel and North in 40 years. It's great to be here at the Football Fund Development Session right now, seeing all the local kids having a great time. It's great to be at the tot session this morning that Adam put on, because it isn't a regularly scheduled session. It's one that his community came out to support him in. I think that speaks a lot about the community that he's built up here in Sunderland and South Shields. So loads and loads of great things, but the highlight hasn't been any of the things that we've seen, but it's been the community up here. So that is my highlight of our day in Sunderland. All good. Loaded up in the car. Time to head down to Scunthorpe, where we'll be having an overnight before we head on to see Taylor in the morning. Scunthorpe United are playing tonight against Rushall Olympic in the National League North. We may make the second half, we'll see. But yeah, we may see you in Scunthorpe, we may see you in the morning, depending how tired we are. We're going to say bye to Adam first, and then we'll see you at some point in the next 12 to 14 hours.
So we've made it to Scunthorpe. It's now Wednesday morning. We didn't film when we arrived from Sunderland, we were pretty tired, but we did, as I hinted at when we got in the car, make it to Scunthorpe's ground. The game was still going on, but unfortunately we weren't able to go in. But we did have a celebratory pint after a couple of days on the road, and then we headed back and fell asleep pretty much straight away. But now we are in Scunthorpe, ready to go again. It's about 20 past 7 in the morning. We're going to hit the road and get across to Grimsby, where we're going to see superstar head coach Taylor Dean in action, who is running some football fun camps. So that is a nice little stop off to break the journey up on the way home, and then we'll be back to head office by the end of the day. So excited for today, excited to see Taylor and his experience running in Grimsby, and excited to get back to the office and see all the guys. So let's hit the road to Grimsby now.
Theme of the trip, we are charging the car up. Ad, how have you found all of these charging breaks? We're on our 6th one now.
It's quite good to get an idea. Well, it's quite good to break up a journey, really. Obviously, we've gone quite a lot of distance over the course of 4 days now.
4 days.
Yeah, over the course of the last 4 days, gone over quite a lot of distance, so it's quite nice to manufacture in these rests where you get like half hour or so just to recharge your batteries, get yourself back ready to get back on the road, and it's probably a bit safer in that way. They do recommend you take, I think it's a 10-minute break for every hour you drive, so having a half-hour break every 2 hours or so. Must mean we're probably the safest drivers on the road at the moment.
And the most eco-friendly drivers on the road. So there you go, some facts from Ad, and we are charging the car up, and then we'll be along to see Taylor in about 40 minutes or so. See you soon, Taylor. So we have arrived in Grimsby now. We are at head coach Taylor's camp. It's been an action-packed morning so far, so we've been capturing photos and videos. Stepped out of the hall for a minute because it's absolutely buzzing in there, but we'll show you inside in a minute. But yeah, it's great to see our camps in action in Grimsby, and third day of the road trip is still absolutely epic. So let's get inside, capture some more content.
Been amazing, really good. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. Yeah, thank you. Massive thank you from me, really.
So there we are, a successful morning in Grimsby, wrapping up our 4-day road trip that we have had all across the north of England. We started off in Workington, we then took ourselves over to Sunderland to see Adam, and then finally we have finished up here in Grimsby today. So now it is time to hop back on the road, get ourselves down to Football Fun Factory HQ and catch up with the guys. There we are, back at familiar territory of Football Fun Factory HQ, looking a bit more autumnal than when we left. But great to be back. We're going to head inside, see the guys, and then we're going to wrap up this video with this epic 4 days that we have had on the road across England. Looks like it is just Kiefer and Ben, so we'll pop inside. Let's see Kiefer and Ben.
Hey, the lads are back. Didn't think you were back till tomorrow.
So there we are, we have made it back to HQ, caught up with Ben and Kiefer, looking forward to catching up with Daz, Johnny, James and Luke soon as well. But that has brought to an end a pretty epic road trip. 800 or so miles covered, 3 Football Fun Factory communities seen, and a pretty mega 4 days. If you've enjoyed the video and you're not yet subscribed to the Football Fun Factory on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed the video and you want to see more like this, drop us a comment and let us know that you've enjoyed it. And also, if you didn't enjoy it and you want to see us do something different, then let us know that as well. If we don't know what you guys want to see, we can't make that content for you. But until the next one, this has been the Football Fun Factory YouTube. I've been Ollie, and I hope you have enjoyed coming around the north of England with us as we catch up with some of our head coach franchisees at the Football Fun Factory.